version of the article, with clear section titles, logical flow, and no deleted content. All sentences are retained, only reordered and formatted for clarity, readability, and SEO. Going to college early is not the answer for prodigies or gifted children. 천재 소년, 학교를 빨리 진학한 것만이 답은 아니다. The case of Beckham, a gifted prodigy who dropped out. Beckham, a 10-year-old with an IQ of 204, enrolled in Seoul Science High School in March, but dropped out less than 6 months later. His father revealed that the decision was due to bullying and other forms of school violence. This isn't the first case of a child genius in Korea struggling to adapt after advancing quickly through the education system. Previous cases, when early advancement backfires. Song Yoo-jin, now 25, entered university at the age of 8, but dropped out after 2 years due to difficulty adjusting to university life. Kim Woong-young, now 61, reportedly solved calculus at age 3 and was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records with an IQ of 210 at age 4. He was said to have become a senior researcher at NASA by age 10. However, later interviews with his father and a review of his return records suggested this was inaccurate. He returned to South Korea at 18, took the GED, and enrolled at Chungbuk National University at 21, not a top-tier university. In a 2014 broadcast, he shared, open quote, "I didn't want to be called a genius. It's really hard to live a normal life, and I'm grateful to be able to live one now." Close quote. Emotional and social development. More than just IQ. Promoting gifted children into advanced academic environments too early can negatively affect their emotional and cognitive development. The current acceleration system for gifted students focuses heavily on academics, but often neglects social and emotional growth. Early school age is a critical period for social life, forming attachment, independence, and a personal identity frame, explains Seo-eun Cho, a professor of psychiatry at Gachon University Go Hospital. If these children face bullying or lack a sense of belonging, it can lead to developmental deficits and underperformance, especially if high levels of stress are involved. The big fish, small pond effect. Students promoted to more advanced classes often experience cognitive and emotional challenges, explained by the big fish, small pond effect, developed by Herbert W. Marsh and John W. Harper. The theory suggests that being in a group of high achievers can lower a student's academic self-concept, how they view their own abilities compared to others, ultimately affecting their performance. Studies on this effect have been conducted on children aged 8 to 15 in 41 countries, including Peru. Why social support matters. Promotion to advanced classes doesn't necessarily harm brain development if the environment supports emotional well-being and friendships. Kim Hyun-soo, professor of mental health at Yonggi Hospital, explains, open quote, "The promotion system is widely accepted in many countries. The issue isn't the promotion itself, but the lack of careful social support to help these students integrate socially." Close quote. Professor Seo-eun Cho adds, open quote, "The age of a group is not always the most important factor for emotional and social development. What matters is whether children feel welcome and supported within friend groups. This sense of belonging helps them grow socially and academically." Close quote. Case study, successful integration through friendship. Research shows that peer relationships play a crucial role in whether students are satisfied with early promotion. A 2016 study led by Professor J. Jae-hook Choi from Chonam National University examined 8 early admission students at a science-focused school for the gifted. These students had already participated in community activities before entering school, helping them adjust smoothly. The school reduced grade pressure and allowed students to choose subjects for individual evaluation rather than direct comparisons, preventing the big fish, small pond effect. According to the Ministry of Education, 7.3% of students in gifted and science high schools last year were early middle school graduates. Early admission is relatively common, but social integration remains the key challenge. Global approaches to gifted education. How do other countries handle this issue? Denmark, the government formed a group of experts to identify gifted students early and reduce maladjustment, aiming for full implementation by the 2024-2025 school year. Singapore uses personalized learning plans tailored to each student's academic and emotional needs. Hong Kong and China include social skill assessments as part of the gifted selection process. Hong Kong uses the social emotional assessment, while China applies the psychological personality traits and engagement method tests. These examples show that gifted education abroad increasingly emphasizes social and emotional skill development, not just IQ or test scores. Conclusion: balancing brilliance with belonging. Ultimately, prioritizing socialization and friendships among peers of the same age may be more important than simply advancing quickly through school. While attending the same school as peers supports emotional growth, students can still pursue subjects they are passionate about, perhaps by taking advanced college courses early without skipping crucial social experiences. For gifted children, success should not only mean academic achievement, but also the ability to connect, belong, and grow emotionally alongside others.